Good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. I want to thank you so much again for tuning in to my channel. Again, I'm boots on the ground experience here in the Philippines. My main object, my main purpose is to give you some insight on how, why, and express the urgency that the time is now for you to get here to the Philippines and start living your best life. You know, here in the Philippines, it's more prosperity than you could ever imagine. The things that you're going through in your daily life there in the States, the hustle bustle, the crime, the being demasculated. Yeah, demasculated. The United States is purposely, systematically, from kindergarten on up, they're taking the men who are black and demasculating them. And it's systematic, even on the job. You have to act a certain way. You have to move a certain way. You know, you can't express yourself. And if you do express yourself, you got to express yourself in a manner in which is not offensive to them. So you basically have to be their doll baby. On your job, that's on your job. That's what you do to make a living 8 hours a day. And you spend more time on your job than you do anywhere else. Okay, because there's only 24 hours in a day. Okay? So, you figure like this. If systematically they're demasculating you, they're changing you from the person that you should be, could be, and that you are, to something that they can cover, something that they can push down, something that they can control. Not only, sir, is it happening on your job, it's happening in your bedroom. It's happening on the dates that you go on. Okay? How many of you experience you go on a date, so forth and so on, and if you show any signs of being a real man or a person of some values, some person of some character, that probably will be the last day, because they feel like they can't control you. They can't manipulate you. There's nothing that they can use to hold over your head to get from you what they want from you. Not that they want to be your partner in life. Not that they want to help you. No. They want to find something they can hold over your head in order to manipulate you. In order to use you. So, gentlemen, what I'm trying to say is this. Southeast Asia, particularly the Philippines, if you were to get that ticket, get over here, land in Davao, land in Cebu, even land in Manila. If you were to get here, hit the ground, even if you didn't have anyone here waiting for you, you hadn't met anyone in particular, maybe you know a couple of people that you've met online or so forth, and you're going to spend some time with them. Okay? Man, let me tell you, from that experience, your life is going to take off. Your life is going to take off like a rocket. Because just think in the back of your mind, how many people do you know have gotten on a plane and left the United States of America? How many people do you know fight, kill, and claim 2 or 3 streets that their family is renting a house on from a white man, and they claim that to be their hood? They've never left those 2-3 blocks. Never left them. What I'm saying is, imagine getting on that plane and leave not those 2-3 blocks, but leave the entire country and land in a country that God has made so wonderful and so beautiful. It should be called the home of the free and the land of the brave. Some people say that the American dream was never created for the black man in America. The American dream was never created for the black man in America. That's what some people say. And they have their reasoning as to why they say that. Because first of all, you were only considered 1/3 of a human being. It took 3 of you for 1 vote. Okay? So there's a lot of other things that we could go into that you probably already know that I don't have to explain to you as to why people say the American dream wasn't created for the black man. But guess what, my friend? You know what the American dream is. You know what it consists of. What I'm trying to tell you is get on that plane and come to the Philippines and establish the American dream right here in the Philippines. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave, the Philippines. This is where you can make your dreams come true by your hard work and dedication. This is it right here. This is the place where you won't be discriminated against because of the color of your skin, but you will be admired by the content of your character. This is the country. This is the place by which when the police stop you on the street, they're admiring you and they're asking to take a photo with you. They want a photo op with you. They want to shake your hand, get close to you, and take a photo, and they want to send it to their loved ones to show that, hey, I met an American black man today here in the Philippines. You don't believe me? I can show you some pictures, man. I guarantee you, I'm telling you, when the police approach you, they think you're Kobe Bryant. They think you're LeBron James. Okay? They think you're the best thing since sliced bread. You know why? Because they know your history better than you do. They know your history. Okay? They know that you built America. Right? They know that. They know who you are. They see you on television in athletics. They see you on television in politics. And they see the struggles and the fights that you've overcome to take your place in the society that isn't meant for you, wasn't meant for you, wasn't created for you. Because it wasn't your forefathers that they were talking about in the Constitution. Okay? So again, why? Why you stay at a place that keep you down, that oppresses you? You don't have to. Maybe a lot of you maybe never heard of Southeast Asia. Maybe a lot of you may never even heard of the Philippines. But let me tell you something, man. What you think of as a 10 and a woman, they got 20s here, and they think you're a hero. Not only do they think you're a hero, they're here willing to serve you. Serve you. You're not talking about someone who is trying to be your equal. Someone who wants the same pay, the same opportunities. They want the same thing that you have. You're not talking about that type of a person. You're talking about a woman who was created by God for a purpose. Okay? She knows that she came out the rib of the side of a man. And she's been taught all her life how to serve and care for and love her husband and her children. The family is the most sacred thing to a Filipina. And man, once you put that ring on her finger, once you give her that baby, bro, listen, you talking about top, I ain't gonna use the word because it's referring to a Filipina, but you know they used to say my bottom B and my top B. You talking about your top B? This is your triple top B, bro. Triple top B. With the energy and the devotion and the dedication as your bottom B. Okay? This is top to bottom. You got it in one. Your top B and your bottom B. She gonna be it all. And I must remind you that the mentality and the attitude in regards to sex in the Philippines is not like what you have in the USA. Okay? It's not like that, brother. It's not like that. Okay? Here, sex every day at a minimum, at your request, when, how, and where you want it. Okay? And as often as you want it. Don't wait to be an old man and come here. Okay? Come here while you're a young man. Build something, man. Okay? Trust me. If you don't do nothing else, just trust me on that. Come here and find out. An oil change from a Filipina will change your mind about a lot of stuff. Okay? But don't get messed up. Now don't get blinded. You know, some of you brothers, man, you throw the keys to the car, you empty your pockets out, you do everything. You see, don't get foolish. Don't be an imbecile. Be a man. Okay? But know that as a man, that's what you got coming. You got that coming, and it ain't nothing special. It ain't nothing in addition. It's just part of the program, bro. Do you understand me? It's part of the program. Get your things together. Get you a plan. You need a plan. You got to have a plan. You got to have some goals. I want to try to tell you, man, to build you a life over here. And anybody can tell you in building a life, man, it's two. A human being is two. It's a man and a woman. Okay? So you want to build you a life over here, get here, see the surroundings, see what's going on. Once you see what's going on, then pick you a mate. You got options, bro. You got options. Okay? What you see as a 10, 20 today, bro, you might find some that's a 21 tomorrow and might decide that's what you want to be with, a 21. Or, bro, you might decide you want to be with a 15. You might decide that you don't want a 21. You want a 15. You want a 14. You got options. Do you understand me? You got options. And I'm going to tell you why in my next video, why you got options. You got options here. And the options allow you to go between a 0 and the highest number you can think of. You got options. Because, man, listen, you in control. You the man. You run the show. The party do not start until you get here. Okay? The party do not start until you get here. Okay? So, with that in mind, I'm gonna
But
ask
then
you to
I found extreme